I had always heard successful people wake up early, but honestly, I never believed it. I thought, what's so special about waking up early? Sleep is more important, right? But one day, I decided to test it. Just an experiment. I told myself, okay, for the next 30 days, I'll wake up at 5 am. Let's see if it really makes a difference. And what happened next completely surprised me. It did change my routine. It changed my mindset, my discipline, my energy. Let me tell you how. Week 1, the struggle. The first week was brutal. The alarm rang at 5 and my brain screamed, "Sleep more!" My bed felt like a magnet. I was cranky, yawning all day. Honestly, I wanted to quit. But I kept reminding myself, it's just an experiment, not forever. That thought gave me a permission to continue. And slowly, my body started to adjust. My day 5 or 6, something shifted. I started waking up few minutes before the alarm. That was the first win. Week 2, the silence of the morning. In the second week, I discovered something powerful, the silence of the morning. At 5 am, the world is asleep. No messages, no calls, no distractions, just peace. That silence felt magical. I could hear my own thoughts clearly. I started journaling, setting intentions, even just with a cup of tea in complete calm. That 5 am silence became my daily therapy. It made me realize how noisy our lives are and how much clarity comes when things are quiet. Week 3, productivity shift. By week 3, I noticed a huge shift in my productivity. Normally, I would wake up late, rush into the day, and feel like I was chasing time. But waking up early flipped the script. I started day ahead of the world. While others were sleeping, I was already done with my workout, reading, or side project. That feeling of being ahead gave me confidence. Instead of reacting to the day, I was leading it. And that changed my entire mindset. Week 4, the inner transformation. By the 4th week, I realized this experiment was no longer about waking up early. It was about self-respect. Every time I got up at 5, even when I didn't feel like it, I proved to myself that I can keep promises. And that's the foundation of confidence. Not motivation, not external validation, but self-trust. Waking up at 5 was my daily reminder. If I can win this small battle, I can win bigger battles too. So, what did I really learn from this 30-day experiment? The discipline creates freedom. Waking up early didn't restrict me, it freed me. It gave me time for health, reading, and side projects. How you start the day decide how you live the day. Calm mornings create calmer decisions. Energy comes from action, not sleep alone. Yes, sleep is important, but I realized energy multiplies when you do things that matter early in the day. Self-respect is built through consistency. Every time I kept the promise of waking up, I respected myself more. And that changed how I carried myself in everything else. Now I know the biggest question. What if I sleep late? Won't I be tired? Yes, you will. Which is why this habit forces you to fix your night routine too. I stopped mindless scrolling at night, reduced late night snacks, and prioritized winding down. Another struggle people mention is, what if I am not a morning person? I used to say that too. But the truth is, it's less about your DNA and more about discipline. Anyone can adjust if they give it consistent time. Practical tips to start waking up early. If you are curious to try this, here are 5 tips that help me. Don't jump straight to the 5. If you wake up at 8, start with 7:30, then 7, then 6:30. Small shifts are sustainable. Prepare at night. Keep your phone away, set your alarm across the room, and decide what you will do after waking up. Have a reason. Don't just wake up early to scroll your phone. Use the time to something meaningful. Exercise, journaling, meditation, or your side hustle. Forgive yourself. If you miss a day, don't quit. Just restart next morning. And now we come to the conclusion. My 30-day experiment ended, but the lessons stayed. Waking up early wasn't about 5 am. It was about ownership. It showed me that change is possible when you decide to stick to it. It gave me clarity, discipline, and a deep sense of control over my life. So if you ever thought about trying it, do it as an experiment. Give yourself 15 days or maybe 30. Maybe you will continue, maybe you won't. but I promise you'll discover something about yourself that you didn't know before. For me, waking up at 5 am changed everything. Not because the morning is magical, but because it proved to me that I have power to change my habits. And once you realize that, you start to believe you can change your life too.